On Wednesday, Jonathan and I raced Warington, a Kirby 23, in our club's weekly race series. I forgot to turn on the camera for the start, which is too bad since we managed to execute a perfect pin-end port start, which won us a jug of beer when we got back to the club. At this point in the series, Warington sits in third place, with Troubadour and Panache ahead of us in points, and Moxie just behind. That's Panache right there on the right, and Moxie's just behind them with the blue hole. After the start, we decided to try the island side of the course. We couldn't quite keep up with Panache, but we had a small lead on Moxie as we hit the ley line to the windward mark. Since they were on starboard tack and had right of way, at this point I could only duck beneath them, like behind them, or tack on their bow, hoping there was still enough room to make the mark. Which is why I cut it kind of close. Once we settled onto the new tack, I found that I was just slightly below the ley line to the mark. You see it right there? But I was able to squeeze above and make it across. After we rounded the windward mark, though, Moxie came up behind us and stole all our air, and they were able to slip by us. I tried to return the favor later by stealing their wind in return, but we were still neck and neck by the time we got to the leeward mark at the bottom of the course. The wind had really been dropping as the race went on, but we had enough wind to round the leeward mark. After we jibed around the leeward mark, Moxie managed to pull away a little bit and then tacked over to try a different part of the course. When we met again at the windward mark, there was a lot of traffic. Zigzag had to tack into the traffic, and the poor Starro almost got squished between the bigger boats. Moxie then rounded ahead of us. As we went around, Blue Streak came up behind us and stole our air. Still, once we settled into this downward leg, we were able to make up some ground with Moxie and finish just 22 seconds behind them. Once the handicapping correction was added, we actually beat them by 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We were quite pleased to take the second. Panache got first. If we can beat them, Panache, in the last race of the series next week, we might be able to squeeze into second place overall for the series. It was a fun night, light winds, and a great way to spend an evening in Toronto.